Black History Month. Oh, it's Black History Month. Oh, 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 it's Black History Month. It's Black History Month. It's Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. Yeah! So it is currently probably like 8 a.m. right now. See y'all at the studio. We're back. Back, 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 back. We did a bunch of cutting yesterday. I'm about to start putting these skirts together. So we have here, all right, we know we're working on person 3. We put this over yonder. All right, so we have the bodice. This is the back, and this is the front. And that seam is there in the front because I had cut it not on the fold, and so now we're gonna have to get creative. So yeah, so this is the bodice. Then we need to add the skirt to there. Here is the skirt, which I just took a rectangle. Well, actually, yeah, made a rectangle by patching. As you can see, remember yesterday we did all of that. And you guys remember this hole? It's still there and I can see you through it. We'll fix that and everything. So yeah, talk about upcycling, talk about using what you have. Nothing goes to waste around these streets. Oh, look, the gathering stitches are already in. Yeah, check out those gathering stitches. And so let's gather, actually. That'll be the first thing we do. To gather, you make 2 parallel stitches like you just saw. Are we going to be using the top thread or the bobbin thread? I would suggest to use the top thread. For me, it seems to work easiest. It seems to just, you know, slide on through. And the way you know the difference is by separating the threads like we did just a few minutes ago or seconds ago. So you can see, okay, this thread is the top, this thread is the bottom. And if it's pretty difficult to identify, try pulling, like taking a guess and pulling. And if it starts to gather, then you're like, okay, these threads are the ones that I should be pulling. And if it doesn't gather, maybe switch it up and see what threads will allow you to gather. And then that way, you know which threads to pull. I should serge these edges because the fray is definitely fraying. So let me go over here and serge these real quick. So since I've already begun to gather this, I want to make sure that I do not mess it up. Also, I want to make sure that when I align presser foot, and I know that this edge, this here, is where the cutting starts, right along this line. So I want to make sure that the edge of my fabric is aligned. Make sure my threads are out the way. Because remember guys, this machine cuts as it sews. So I want to go right there. I kept a nice pace is because I put the pressure into my big toe, and I just use that. That's just enough pressure to move the fabric at an even, smooth pace across the serger. If you've ever taken like ballet or some sort of like dance or something, it's similar to that, where you have to you have to control your body in a certain way to get a certain movement. So that's kind of like how I apply dancing to the serger. All right, so now that we have that serge, let's continue our gathering and the Stitch Please podcast. If y'all haven't subscribed to the Stitch Please podcast, please do. Black Women Stitch, hello.
Who are looking to find community, to help, to build it, to help ask the questions, to find folks of common interest. Yeah, I mean, if there's something around you, then I definitely would encourage you to activate what's already there, because I think sometimes we make the mistake of like going out to look for something that is already kind of around. Or in relationships with other sisters is what really allows for that sacredness, right? Because it is this idea that I can be all of who I am, and I may aggravate people, I may annoy people, they may even be mad at me, but that doesn't mean they don't love me. And so I think that it's a good sign when there's conflict, right? That means that people are invested enough to disagree with you, right? If it is only a situation where you're always agreeing and everything is, hunky-dory, so to speak, then is there really space for growth in that kind of a relationship? And you have this beautiful, I think it's a line from Gwendolyn Brooks, and she talks about, we are each other's harvest, we are each other's business, we are each other's magnitude and bond. There is no denying like the power that happens when Black women come together. And so this idea that we kind of need to operate in silos and like, okay, you do your stuff over there and I do my stuff over here, like we don't get anywhere further if we are not actually invested in each other's health, each other's wellness, each other's lives. And we know that we go further together.
So I got some green thread that we're going to thread this machine with. 100% cotton, regular thread. I like this thread because it's thick. But I should put it right there. Make sure it's going clockwise when you load your bobbin. We're going to test this out. Threads going to the back. Looks good. Looks great. Let's attach this skirt. This edge is already finished, so I do not need to serge it. Okay, look what we got up first. Look at that awkward waist. That's what we want. Let's make 9 more. We're going for my business. Y'all, so today is Black History Month. I mean, check my shirt, obviously. So I'm over here telling everybody Happy Black History Month, and people are not saying Happy Black History Month back to me. It's like, bro, just because you not black don't mean you can't say Happy Black History Month. We can all say Happy Black History Month. Everybody be like, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Then you can also say Happy Black History Month. So come on, people. Tell your fellow people, your fellow persons, the people you around, Happy Black History Month, girl, because it's Black History Month, okay? Happy Black History Month, everybody. Such a nice day today. Y'all, look at the table. The table is covered in dresses, in patterns, in measurement stuff, in fabric, in notes. Y'all, the table, we working. Yeah, we working. Before I get started, I'm gonna give all the machines a wipe down with a sanitized cloth, because there was like about 5 people in here. Giving a nice wipe down on all the parts that people use. That way we keep our space sanitized, honey. Sanitized. Person 8 has one sleeve. Needs the other sleeve, alright. Person 4 needs to be put all the way together. Okay. This is a skirt that's being pieced together. Alright. Person 10 has a skirt, okay. And then person 10 has a back. All their pieces to be put together. Alright. This is a cover. Can go down here. This is a pattern. Can go with the fabric over here. The people can all be over here. These are scraps. They can be over here. This is a person. They can be over there. This is a person. They could be over here. Those are our people. These are the scraps that's being used to piece together the skirt. Now, let's get a head count of who has a dress. So I see person number 8. I see person number 4, person number 10, person number 2, person number 6, person number 1, I believe. So we got 8, 2, 4, 10, 1, and 6. We're missing 3, 5, 7, 9. We have 2 that's done. Let's go see what those are. We have 5 and 3. So we just need a 7 and a 9. So we need 2 more dresses. Let's think about that. Let's put together our color scheme. Bam. Bam. 3 green plaid, 1 solid green, and then 1 solid green piece together. Then we have 2 pink, 2 blue. So we have 2 of these, 1 of these, and then 1 of these that are different. 2 of these, 3 of these. We have enough fabric to make 1 more of these and 1 more of these. And we have 2 more things to make, 2 more dresses to make. So we could just do 1 of each. So then it'll be 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. 1 solid one of this, and then another. Or we could do 2 of a totally different fabric. Like, what is it? Another fabric that might look good with this. Like, there's this color we could add. It drapes nicely. We could do this one. I don't really like the way this one look with them. I like the purple. So I guess we can make, how many can we get out of this? Probably only gonna be able to get like 1 out of here. So this can be 1, but this one, we could add this one. I think though, if we add this one, it might be too light. But we have this one though. I feel like this one trying to be like this one. We have this. Ooh. We gotta do 1 out of this. This is a key 20s situation right here. This is what we going for. This is what we going for. Here's our final fabrics. We're gonna just make 1 out of this and 1 out of that. So actually time went by so fast and it's already time for me to go. So I am going to just come back in the morning and start again and pick up where we left off, just like we did yesterday. So we're on a 3-day streak so far, y'all. We have constructed a lot of dresses. We cut most of them. We only have 2 more to cut. 10 minus 2 is 8. So we have 8 dresses cut, 2 more to do. And we have 2 dresses constructed, so we have 8 more to sew. Wow. Look at the numbers. 2 and 2, 8 and 8. Look at us. I mean, for 2 days, you know. So I'm just going to end it here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.